Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this stitch. I think it's nice to make a blanket, a scarf. The stitch is reversible, front and back. The sides are okay. So if you like to make a blanket, I think this is enough. Maybe you don't need to put a border. Well, but if you want, you can attach a border if you choose to do a blanket. So this is the stitch. It's very easy and works really fast, but again it's gonna eat a lot of yarn, this stitch. So I'm using now the 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. This stitch works with multiples of 7 plus 4 more, so I chain 21 here, so I'm gonna chain 4 more. Okay, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first 3 chains, 1 2 3, and in the 4th chain, yarn over the hook, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do 2 double crochets in that chain. So go back into the same chain and do the second double crochet. Now we're gonna skip the first chain, the next chain here, and in the next chain yarn over the hook. So we're gonna skip this chain, the next chain, and in the next 5 chains, 1 2 3 4 5, we're gonna do double crochets without finishing the double crochets. Yeah, so we skip this one, and in the next chain we're gonna do a double crochet without finishing, move to the next chain and do a double crochet, next chain, double crochet, and you're gonna do 5 of them. So we have only 3. Move to the next chain, so we have 4, and the 5th into the next chain. So now you have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull the yarn through all the 6 loops, then chain 1, yarn over the hook into the next chain. We're gonna do 5 double crochet in that chain, but this time we're gonna finish the double crochet. Yeah, so we're gonna finish the double crochet. So go back again into the same chain and do 4 more double crochets. How many? 1 more. Okay, now you're gonna skip the next chain, and in the next chain, yarn over the hook, we're gonna do a double crochet. So in the next 4 chains we're gonna do double crochet. Yeah, oh whoops, we should not finish the double crochet in the next 4 chains. So 2 3 4 and 5. So yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1, into the next chain we're gonna do 5 double crochets into the next chain, and this time we're gonna finish the double crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. And now we're gonna skip. You have to be careful with the next chain, because we put so many in one chain that the next one is gonna be hidden. So skip the next chain, and in the next 5 chains, 1 2 3 4 5, we're gonna do double crochets without finishing them. So yarn over the hook, skip the next chain, and in the next chain we're gonna do a double crochet, move to the next chain, double crochet, and so on. When you're gonna have what did I do in there? Okay, move to the next chain, double crochet, next chain, double crochet, next chain double crochet. You should have 5 double crochets. So you have 6 loops, 2, 4, 6, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the 6 loops, chain 1, yarn over the hook, and you're gonna be left with 1 chain in which we're gonna make 3 double crochets, and we're gonna finish the double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Now chain 3. You're always gonna chain 3 at the end. Turn your work. It's gonna look like this. And now we have yarn over the hook. We have the chain 3, so we're gonna move to the next double crochet here, and we're gonna do a front post without finishing the front post double crochet. Move to the next double crochet and do a front post double crochet, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, yarn over the hook, and now we're gonna move to the, we're gonna work with these clusters. Yeah, so in this cluster we have this eye here, this eye. So in this we're gonna go and we're gonna make 5 double crochet in which we're gonna finish the double crochets. Let's go back again and do 4 more double crochets. Okay, we have 5. So now we have the next cluster of 5 double crochets, yarn over the hook, and in these 5, in each one we're gonna do front post double crochet. So you go to the first one and you're gonna do a front post double crochet without finishing. So 1, move to the next one, the second, the third, the fourth, and the 5th. Yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1, yarn over the hook. In the next cluster you have the eye here, this one, and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do 5 double crochet in which we're gonna finish the double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4th, and the 5th one, yarn over the hook, and now we have the next set of 5 here that we're gonna do front post double crochet in each one without finishing. So you go to the first one and do a front post, move to the second, front post double crochet, the third, 4th, and the 5th one, 6 loops, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the 6 loops, chain 1, yarn over the hook. The next set of 5 we have the stitch here, the eye, which I like to call it. So in there you're gonna do 5 double crochet in which you're gonna finish the double crochet. Okay, yarn over the hook, and now we have here 2 double crochets and the chain 3 that we skipped in the beginning. So in this double crochet we're gonna do in each one and the chain a front post double crochet without finishing. So you do the first one, you move to the next double crochet and you're gonna do a front post double crochet, and behind that, you know, inside that chain space, you're gonna do the same, yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 3. Turn your work. It's gonna look like this. And now you're gonna go into the right here at the base, right there, and you're gonna do 2 double crochets. Go into that chain, and you're gonna do 2 double crochets in which you're gonna finish the double crochets. Yeah. So yarn over the hook, and now we have the first cluster of double crochet, and in each we're gonna do front post double crochet without finishing. We go to the first one once, and you have the second and the third, 4th, and the 5th, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1. And now you're going to move to the next 5, and you have the stitch right here, the eye, and we're going to place in there 5 double crochets. And we're going to finish them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you move to the next cluster, and you have the 5 double crochets, and we're gonna do 5 in each one, front post double crochet without finishing the double crochet, or the front post double crochet. Yeah, it's a very easy stitch. I think only in the beginning and the end, at the end, it's different. Chain 1. So in this, the next, you're gonna go into that stitch on top there, and you're gonna do 5 double crochets. And the next cluster, it's gonna be the front post double crochet in each double crochet around the double crochet, the post, but you're not gonna finish the front post double crochet. And the 5th one, yarn over, pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1. And now you have here, you don't do the front post in this stitch here. In this stitch here, you're gonna place in there 3 double crochets, in which you're gonna finish the double crochets. So 1 more, chain 3, and now you're gonna repeat the row with doing the front post into the first double crochet and into the second without finishing the front post double crochet, and then you're gonna move to the first cluster, in which you're gonna put 5 double crochet in there into this stitch, and you're gonna finish the double crochet. In the next cluster, you're gonna do 5 front post double crochet without finishing, and then you're gonna move 5 double crochet in which you finish. And when you reach the end, you're gonna do front post double crochet without finishing, the second front post double crochet, and behind, into this chain space in there, you're gonna do a front post double crochet without finishing, and then so on. Yeah, it's a very easy stitch. It goes really fast, but it's gonna eat a lot of yarn. I don't know, if you like to make a blanket, a scarf, especially with soft yarn, I think it's nice. But the stitch in itself, it's reversible, and it's quite thick. The yarn is not so thick, but it's quite thick, and you have like columns, they're really nice. They're kind of popping out, so you can try it. But I like that the sides are okay, so if you like to try this stitch, give it a try. You might like it. So this is what we worked up until now. It's the stitch. So yeah, you can give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this stitch. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.